Good morning. Hello, my name is Heather Douglas, and I am an associate professor in the Department of Philosophy at Michigan State University. I will be your host for the conference, Public Engagement with Science, Defining and Measuring Success. Thank you for joining us. This multi-day online conference aims to address several crucial questions about public engagement with science, where engagement is conceived as requiring interactive communication back and forth between scientists and publics. Given the wide range of activities that fall under the umbrella of public engagement with science, what are the goals and aims of these efforts? In other words, what counts as success? What are the practices that enable the achievement of such success? And how is success measured in practice? Addressing these questions will help not only improve particular public engagement practices, but also help answer the complex question of which practices to pursue for which contexts. In other words, which modes of engagement when. We have a remarkable group of public engagement practitioners with us to bring insight to these questions. I hope you can join us for most of the discussion to come. I would like to thank the Department of Philosophy, the Center for Interdisciplinarity, the College of Arts and Letters for their support for this event, and most importantly, for my amazing planning and support team, Megan Halpern, Ellie Lawson, Jared Tolley, and Greg Rogel, without whom this would not have worked. I would now like to turn it over to Dean Chris Long for his welcome.
Thank you, Heather. It is wonderful to be with you, and I want to second your thanks to all who made this conference possible. We are engaging with one another at a distance, and I know with individuals around the globe. But I want to begin with the land acknowledgement. We collectively acknowledge that Michigan State University occupies the ancestral, traditional, and contemporary lands of the Anishinaabeg Three Fires Confederacy of Ojibwa, Ottawa, and Potawatomi peoples. In particular, the university resides on land ceded in the 1819 Treaty of Saginaw. We recognize, support, and advocate for the sovereignty of Michigan's 12 federally recognized Indian nations, for historic Indian communities in Michigan, for Indigenous individuals and community who live here now, and for those who were forcibly removed from their homelands. By offering this land acknowledgement, we affirm Indigenous sovereignty and will work to hold Michigan State University more accountable to the needs of American Indian and Indigenous peoples. I am proud to begin with that land acknowledgement and to reinforce the importance of not just saying the words, but undertaking the actions animated by those words. And I am very proud that our college is the home to the American Indian and Indigenous Studies program. And we have Mellon support for providing Anishinaabeg-Moan language learning for our students. And so we are working very hard to live up to the acknowledgement that we've just made. As I see attendees coming into the forum here, it is wonderful to welcome everyone to Michigan State, even if it is from a distance. You see behind me, this is the auditorium, the old auditorium that we have at Michigan State with the murals that honor the public university that we are happy to be part of, and trying to continue to live up to what it means to be a public university. And so I can hardly imagine a more important topic for us today, given all that is happening in our world around how information is used and shared and misused and shared, how scientific information in particular is at stake in how we think about the current pandemic that we are facing, and how we are required to really think more deeply about the nature of the public and the way in which knowledge is created together in reciprocal engagement between the academy and the public, and the ways in which those boundaries are blurred in generative and productive ways. So I am thrilled to welcome you all here and to wish you well for this conference. Please be patient with everyone. This online experience is a challenge, I think, for everyone. We do lament the loss of our ability to be in person with each other. We do have a beautiful campus at Michigan State University that you will unfortunately not be able to experience directly, but we do look forward to a day when we'll be together to do that. And the sheer global reach of this conference in a virtual environment is really impressive, and that is something that I'm not sure that we would have had otherwise. So there are affordances also to this virtual modes of interaction. So I wish you well, and again, thank you, Heather, for organizing this, and thanks to everyone who is participating today and tomorrow in the conference. And I'll be trying to follow along as I can virtually from a distance. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris, for that really warm welcome. That is super generous of you. And thank you for joining us this morning.